Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. Let me pause the TV. I'm watching a show. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on tonight. I have a slight headache, but I was gonna pop in because y'all already know we gonna get through this whole month of me going live every day. I did go live this morning already. Um, to finish up the what was I doing? The CMOS. So I finished that up, and then I really haven't done much. I had a headache most of the day, honestly. And so, but I wanted to come and talk to you guys today about should you start a business or go back to school for 2021. And I know a lot of people be on this channel, they want to know about should they go to surgical tech school or anything like that, or SPD, should SPD techs go be a surgical tech, or just all those type of questions. Now, if you're already in school, continue finishing on your journey or whatever, go down whatever path you think you need to go down. But for me, do I think you should go to school in 2021, or if you should start a business? I think you should definitely have a side hustle for 2021. Going to school is okay, like if that's something that, if it's a career field or profession that you just absolutely, like, you really want to be a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer, then go do that. But if you're going down these paths for money, there's so many other ways for you to make money than to go to school. And if you're going, normally you go to school to learn a skill set, but there are different skill sets that you can learn without having to actually go to school, that'll give you the same amount of income that you would earn if you were actually gonna go, get a degree or something like that. And so there's a couple of different skills that you can learn. I would look into digital marketing skills because most people these days are online, or they are trying to get their businesses online. So you want to actually be able to offer these skill sets to people. Even if you don't really want to be like a business owner, you can still learn digital marketing skills and freelance those skills to other small business owners. And that's what I would do. That's what I have done. But now I'm more so working on a, like, learning all of the digital marketing skills to run my own market, to market myself basically. But if you are just, working and you just trying to find some money to do on the side, some money to make on the side, then I would suggest you learn some of these digital marketing skills. Like, even YouTube is a digital marketing skill. When you're doing YouTube, you learn SEO for YouTube, which is search engine optimization, where you talk about your titles are basically keywords, and then we put tags. Some of us put tags. I don't really go that far into it with YouTube, but if I really wanted to, I would have tags on each of my videos, hashtags as well as meta tags. I know some of y'all don't know what meta tags are, but meta tags are basically another way for you to be found in the search engine, or for you to be categorized. And then also you'll learn video editing and lighting and those type of things, and just what looks good on camera and what doesn't look good. You'll also learn thumbnails, so you'll learn how to use maybe Adobe. If you want, you can learn Adobe, which is a whole another skill set, because Adobe has a suite of different things that they offer you to know, like Lighthouse and a Lightroom, I should say, and Photoshop. It's just a ton of different Adobe things that you could learn, and you could freelance those skills out. Also, with YouTube, most of us are familiar with blogging and things like that, and so that's a whole nother skill set. But just me learning these things for my business, I was able to pick up different skill sets, and these are the skill sets that I'm able to freelance to other people to make income if my business for some reason isn't, performing to the best level that I wanted to. And so if I was you, I would definitely try to learn YouTube, or email marketing is something that people would need. Social media management, where you actually go on and post pictures for people on their social media account. You're gonna learn all of this stuff for your own business, but if you don't want to do it for your business, you can just go freelance the services out, and then you can use different tools to help you, like leverage. You can leverage tools to actually help you with marketing some of these services that you're going to be offering these people. So like what I was telling a couple of people in my other video is I pay for different tools to help me with different things that I want to do. So like with video editing, right now this is just straight my phone and YouTube, but sometimes I want to do like more fancier editing, I'll have a software tool that I'll use, and it may be $40 or $50 a month, but it's just as good as having a whole nother person do it. It's just I only pay $60 a month for the tool versus me paying a person, 120, $100 just to edit the video. Another tool that I'll end up paying for is like having my email list, where you have your email list that you end up needing to send out emails. So you can type the emails up yourself. Hey area, how are you today? You can type the emails up yourself, or you can have services. I have a tool that actually helps me type, like it gives me words. So it's kind of cool. Like I go in and I say, this is who I'm talking to. This is what I'm talking about. It's cold in Mississippi right now. It's actually kind of nice here today. Um, yeah, I have a tool, and so I basically tell the tool like, this is the person I'm talking to. This is who this is who my audience is, and it'll give me different like scripts, email copy is what we would call it. And so I can just go in and edit it a little bit, make it my own, and make sure the spelling is correct, and then send that email out, and it'll give me multiple ones. So that's a service that I could provide to other people as well. So even though I pay for that for myself, it would be nothing for me to just reach out to somebody and say, hey, let me build your email, help you build your email team. I mean, your email list, excuse me. And then I would just use this tool to, have a couple of emails, like basically waiting in the line. So like if I have one client and I say, okay, I'm gonna charge you $100 or $200 a month for this tool that's actually gonna give me a few copies, I can just do that, and then it's already done. It's basically I paid for the service, but the person paid me for the service plus a profit. What is pretty decent in school mean? Cause maybe that'll work. Okay, there it goes. Sorry, my thing froze. I'm I'm finna be real with you, for real, for real. Okay. What's up, Ariel? But yeah, I just want you guys to really think about, do you want to really go to school or not? Like school might not be where you need to be at. Maybe just taking the time out and learn a skill outside of going to school. Like you don't have to go to school to get the skills that you need to succeed in life. And I'm the type of person where I feel like we should all be doing stuff that we love to do, whether it's a hobby or something like that. I just read them, but I don't know. My camera, I lost a signal for a second, so maybe that was what you're talking about. But yeah, so I think people should definitely be having their own side hustle or business, so you don't have to go to work and hate what you do. Like do what you love, and then you good to go. But if you don't know how to make money off of what you love, then that's the problem. So for me, the easiest way for you to make money off of your hobbies would be, for one, start a YouTube channel. I keep saying that. And two, maybe build a website or have a podcast, and then learn how to use some of the tools. Like if you want to do podcasts, and find the tools that do podcasts. Like I know what is it? Anchor FM is a cool tool to use to do podcasts, and you can just download it. You can talk and in your phone, and then they syndicate your podcast to different platforms like Apple and Google and those type of places. And then also, if you wanted to do your YouTube channel, which would be the easiest thing I think for most people to do, you could just do YouTube on whatever your passion is, and you'll get traffic at some point. Read them because I had dropped out before I started. I'm going back in August, but I gotta get ready. I'm thinking of changing my register. Okay, yeah, you just have to pick what you think is best for you, Ariel. I think you just have to pick whichever one you think is best for you. Me personally, I don't think. I mean, if you want to go to school, I just think I would consider, while you're waiting what are you going to be doing in the meantime? Since school starts in August, you still have a few more months to figure out, like, okay, what am I going to be doing? I would start something. I would have like some type of side hustle or something, sell some lipstick, sell some fingernail polish. I don't care what it is. Like, if you can make stuff, then just start making stuff and try to sell it on maybe Facebook, or start a whole new YouTube or a whole new Instagram page, so you can just talk about that specific topic. I would do something like that in the meantime if I did go to school, but I wouldn't say go to school just because you want to make a certain amount of money per year. I would figure out, okay, well, do I have to go to school to make this amount of money per year? Or can I make this money without going to school? And for the most part, the amount of money that people trying to make, you can make it by being an entrepreneur. You just might have to put in some more time. But if you're going to put in time to go to school, why not put in time for your own business? You can, I mean, if you can spend 4 years to go to college, why can't you spend 4 years on growing your own business? And then if you'll be in less debt if you do it that way. You won't be in so much debt if you build out a business versus going to school. Can I have a 5 year old? Wait a minute. Can I have a 5 year old have borderline? I mean, I don't really know about that. I'm not. I don't really know about most borderline personality disorders. I wouldn't know, Ariel, but I would definitely consider alternatives to going to school. I wouldn't say go to college in 2021 unless, like I say, you just really want to be that professional. Like if it's a doctor or nurse or something that you have to go to school for. Other than that, I would just choose to work on a business around something that I like. So if you got a job that you already don't like and you're trying to get out of that job, instead of going back to school, okay, Ariel, instead of going back to school, I would say look at something else that you do like. Continue working at your job until your job basically can replace until your hobby can replace your job is what I'm saying. So you can have a hobby and your hobby can you can be making the same amount of money doing your hobby part-time online, just sharing it online, than if you was actually working at working at your job 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, and you hate it. So a lot of people don't realize that, and I'm like, I guess I understand, but for the most part, if you want more in life than to be going to work and working 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day for 40 hours a week and all that stuff, then take some time out to just try to build your own business instead of going back to school. Like, think about what you already know how to do, what you already have experience in, and utilize that knowledge, leverage that information so that you don't have to go and spend more time in school. Like, who wants to go spend another, 2 years, even 12 months? If you gave me 12 months of your time, if we did a 12-month like boot camp or whatever, I guarantee you that I can get you the same amount of money that your job making you right now. It's just a matter of you sticking with it and doing the work that's required. Most of the time, people don't want to do the work. People want to go to other people's jobs because it's easier. And I know y'all are gonna be like, that ain't easier. It is easy to get up and go to somebody else's job because then you don't have to think about, how I'm gonna. The money's already coming in. Like, you don't have to think about ways to get the money in. When you're the entrepreneur, you have to figure out how to get the money. Like, it's not gonna be, oh, it's if I do this and this and this, I'm gonna automatically get paid next week or in 2 weeks. That's not how entrepreneurship work. You might be working hard as you can for 2 or 3 months and might not get a dime, and then all of a sudden you might make $200 and then you might not make nothing else again. That's the life of an entrepreneur. But the whole goal is for you to stick with what you're doing until you can work out the kinks. So even if you hate your job, that's why I be telling people, like, even if you don't like your job, don't look at it as if it's a job and you have to be there. That job of yours, that is your investor. That is what your job is. Your job is your number one investor. So don't be in there acting like, oh, I need this job, so let me not, be yourself. If you're gonna lose your job for being yourself, not, then you probably don't need that job. But I'm not gonna say be in there being disrespectful and cussing people out. Not that. But definitely, y'all, my head is pounding. Definitely go and in there and be yourself. But a lot of times, because we be in this lack mindset and this impoverished mindset, people, you can tell when somebody need a job, and people play off of that. People play off of the fact that you probably need this job. So if you have your own side hustle, even if you lose your job, you ain't all the way broke. You still gonna be money coming in, right? But it's easy for people to not do extra when they come home for work. Like if you don't work 8 hours a day, it's gonna be easy for you to just pop on the couch, watch TV, play some video games, whatever you do to unwind. Like that's easy. So maybe instead of waiting to the end of the day to do something for your business, you do it in the morning before you go to work. So when you come home, you can relax. But you might just have to get up a few minutes earlier. And maybe you write a blog post before you go to work, or maybe you record a video or record a podcast. Maybe you do it on your lunch break instead of hanging out with your coworkers. Maybe bring your lunch to work and then go record a video or make a podcast, excuse me, and then go back to work. Like find time, make time for yourself, because if you don't, before you know it, you're gonna be in work at this place for years, and then you're not gonna have anything good to show for it besides you've been working there for a long time. So I'm not sold on thinking that you have to go to school to make the same amount of money. Like back in the day, that was something that we had to do. Like if you didn't know how to be an entrepreneur, or if nobody in your family was an entrepreneur, then it was really not the thing to do. Most people went to school and or went to the military. Like at least in my world where I came from, like everybody was either in school or in the military. And for the most part, everybody in my world was in the military. And so these days it's not like that. It's just so easy for you to be able to make money online. You can have somebody cash app you some money. Like it's just so easy to make income that if you're not doing it, if you only have one stream of income, it's solely because you're choosing to just not do more. It's nobody else's fault at this point. Like, even if you don't have nothing but a phone and you just recording on YouTube and you have a message, like I said, if you have experience around a certain topic, the easiest thing to do is to pick up your phone and to record a YouTube video, and just don't even worry about editing. Just post it. Just upload it. It doesn't matter how it's gonna look. Just post it. And then after a while, just keep posting it and you'll get better. But the idea is just to post it. You'll get better, I promise you. It takes practice though. If you don't start, you won't ever get better because you haven't started yet. But that's the easiest thing for us to do right now is YouTube. You can write a book and save it as a PDF. You can write a book in Word or Google Docs, save it as a PDF, and email that to people, as your book if you want to, or you can put it on Amazon and sell it on Amazon. It's just so many ways you can sell your knowledge on whatever topic. You can just say, okay, I'm gonna make a video around this specific topic, right? And this video gonna have like a blueprint of whatever, like how to get 100 subscribers or whatever on YouTube. You're gonna sell that, right? All you need is a video that has a private link. So on YouTube, they let you they let you put the video up and then you can put it private. So you can put up a video and it can stay private in YouTube, and you can email these people your video, right? And after they pay you, you can be like, okay, either PayPal me or Cash App me $20 and I'll send you the link to the PDF or whatever, and then you email them the PDF. It's very simple. Like it's just a matter of if you want to do it or not. And people typically, like I say, they find it a lot easier to go to work than to create a book, an ebook, or a guide around how to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm gonna keep saying this on my videos. I will be doing a giveaway, and I will be doing I'm doing a giveaway and a webinar, you guys. So be prepared for that. And this week I will be interviewing some people. I guess I'm just waiting to hear back because I reached out today to see what would be a good day. If I can't schedule it like how I want to, I am going to have it where I'll have a video, and then I'll just be able to put the link to put a link in the chat to where you can come on and we can have a conversation that way. And so I keep seeing this little bump right here. But yeah, it'll be a webinar, and then the webinar will be coming soon, and I'll be doing a giveaway as well for Christmas. And so I hope you guys, in order to participate, you do have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to be subscribed to this channel and to my Instagram page. So those are the requirements to be entered into the giveaway. I will go over to my Instagram page and put a post so you guys will know, like, you need to comment on that post as well. So I'll know that you want to actually be in the giveaway. So I'll let you guys know. I'll make a separate video for that, but it will be a giveaway and a webinar coming. And so I hope you guys are prepared, because I have been working behind the scenes trying to get the content ready to deliver to you all. And yeah, so I'll catch you on the next video, you guys. I didn't have any plans on staying on that late tonight. Yeah, and so I'll catch you guys next time. I love you. See you guys later. Bye.